Waiters of Reddit, what's the most ridiculous order someone's placed and how did you deal with it? The strangest request. When I worked for Starbucks, I helped open the first drive-through store in the area, so it was a learning process for some customers. A lady orders in the drive-through lane an iced venti vanilla latte with 22 sweet and lows. Me, 22 sweet and lows, like 22? Customer, sigh, yes, 22 sweet and lows. Me, okay, please pull up. Now at the drive-through we put the extra milk and sugar in the drinks for the customers, when in a cafe they would add it on their own. So, the person working the bar looks at me like, for real, this lady wants 22 packs of sweet and low in her latte? That's what she said, so that's what we made her. The lady pulls up and pays for her drink. I hand it over and tell her to have a nice day. She stops and says, "Oh, can I get those sweet and lows now?" I just looked at her and said that they were already in her drink. Boy, was she pissed. She wanted us to hand her 22 packs of sweet and low in the drive-through so that she could take them home. I worked at a pizza parlor, and the most ridiculous request was one that could have been so simple. A lady calls and orders a small pepperoni pizza with no pepperoni. I clarify and ask her, "So just a small cheese?" To which the woman, clearly annoyed by my lack of understanding, says, "No. A small pepperoni with no pepperoni." I again clarify and ask, "You want a pizza with sauce and cheese only?" "Yes." "Okay, so a cheese pizza." "No, I want a small pepperoni with no pepperoni." We made her a cheese pizza. She didn't call and complain. Still not sure what the F she thought she was ordering. My only thought to this logic would be a particular sale going on. Pepperoni pizza $6.99 limited time, cheese pizza still $7.99 plus $1.50 toppings. Not so much the order, but the guy tried to cook the meal through me by shouting directions from the other side of the counter. I worked as a server at a ritzy country club on Cape Cod, and this woman once brought in a paint chip and told me she wanted her Cosmopolitan to be the exact same color as her pink paint chip. Sounds like she'd been eating those paint chips. As a waiter at a coastal restaurant, we occasionally had dolphins come in the harbor right to where people would eat. These two old ladies came in and before they placed their orders, demanded I release the dolphins for their amusement. It took a good 10 seconds of silence before I realized they were serious. I passed this request onto my manager and then continued to eat free jumbo shrimp. "We wish to be amused, release the dolphins, peasant." It wasn't so much the order that was disturbing, but the post-order request. He asked me to chew up the food and put it back onto his plate. No medical reason. No missing teeth. Not old. Just creepy as F. He got very upset when I declined. All I can think of is some bizarre sexual thing. Are you a woman? I worked in fine dining for a while. I had one lady order creme brulee French toast with a Fruit Loops crust and a bottle of champagne with 2 carafes of orange juice. We made it. Actually, we made a whole batch and the workers ate it. It was actually really good. It was a hotel restaurant. Everyone with that amount of money who doesn't order fabulous extravagant like that is wasting it all. I'll have a cold grilled cheese please. So, uncooked? No, cook it, just serve it cold. Did you just leave the dish out in the open for 20 minutes then? Or put it in the freezer? Had this skinny guy order 2 full lobster plates and a ribeye steak. I just sat back and watched him dominate it all. After 9 p.m. we have all-you-can-eat pancakes. Some dude ate 17 pancakes. When I worked at McDonald's, someone asked for a Quarterpounder medium rare, light ketchup with an extra toasted bun. It was a very slow time and we were all amused by it, so I made one for him. He came back to compliment my cooking. This happened in 1980. We used real grills and spatulas to cook the burgers then. We didn't know about E. coli in ground beef. I made it by cooking it a little less than normal so it was still safe in any case. That's ballsy, ordering non-well-done meat from a chain like that. A man sent back his plate because his hash browns were too hot. Like, dude, just wait a little bit. A customer ordered a triple grandpa burger. This is a common mistake customers often made with us. A grandpa burger is a triple patty burger, so they often say triple grandpa burger, when really they just mean the 1-3 patty burger. But after this one guy the first always clarified that was what they wanted because this guy actually wanted a 9 patty burger. I asked him twice to make sure I wasn't hearing wrong, but no, that's exactly what he wanted. Not only that, he wanted cheese on every single patty. So that's 9 5-ounces. Beef patties and 9 slices of cheese. Plus, you know, condiments and the like. This wasn't even a big guy. Looked fit as a fiddle, handsome, about 25 years old. And he was alone, so it couldn't have been a dare. I guess he was just really hungry. So I had the cook make it. And we stood behind the counter and watched as he ate every single bite. I wasn't even sure how I was supposed to react when he was done, but he seemed quite pleased, thanked us, and left. Never saw that guy again. Work at a pizza shop here. This guy and his son regularly come in and the dad orders a large cheese pizza with no cheese or sauce. It's just the bread, every single time. The kid doesn't like the cheese and sauce or something. On the other side of the spectrum, we had a woman come in with her daughter and ask us to put some pepperoni and cheese on our metal plate, then cook it. Her daughter didn't want any dough. Not a waiter, but I worked at Subway in high school. A guy came in and told me to put a lot of Chipotle sauce on his sub. He said, put it on until you think there's too much, and then double it. His sub became a bread bowl filled with several cups of Chipotle sauce. He paid for it, I gently handed it to him, and he walked away. In the deli paper and plastic bag, it felt like a warm, very full diaper. Used to be a waiter. Had a family come in and eat. Little boy eventually orders dessert. Vanilla ice cream and ketchup. Yes, he put the ketchup on the ice cream. No, I didn't stick around to watch. I would have thrown up. I went out to eat with a coworker at a bar restaurant and she ordered a Blackened Cajun chicken sandwich, no blackened, no Cajun. The waiter says, so you just want a chicken sandwich? And she was annoyed and says, no. I want a Blackened Cajun chicken sandwich, just no blackened or Cajun. She got a chicken sandwich and I got the right to make fun of her for the past 7 years. Family of 4 comes into upscale pizza place every Sunday. I've served them every week for a year. 3 waters, no ice. 1 unsweet iced tea, with ice. Picture of it on the side, no ice. Order of whole wheat donuts. No brushed butter or cheese. Oil on the side. Pizza 1, large. Whole wheat crust. No sauce. Pickles, double mahi-mahi, portobello mushrooms, cremini mushrooms, red onions, yellow onions, roasted red peppers, bell peppers, zucchini, spinach, roasted tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, diced tomatoes, basil, rice mozzarella, no butter brushed on crust. Pizza 2, small, whole wheat crust, no sauce, double pickles, scallops, both mushrooms, both peppers, both onions, all 3 tomatoes, spinach, basil, oregano, rice mozzarella, no butter brushing on crust, well done. Pizza 3, small, cornmeal crust, crushed black beans as sauce, double mahi, double pickles, only cremini mushrooms, eggplant, roasted tomatoes and peppers, no cheese, and no brushing of butter on crust. All 4 of them with individual sides of oil, garlic powder, and oregano. That's separate. So 12 little sides for the table. They take advantage of the Christmas gift card specials of free $25 for every $100 gift card. They buy $400 in gift cards, getting a free $100. It got a point where, if the veteran pizza cooks and server were working, this family could sit down and not say a word. We'd have their order already going. The only change would be sometimes order beer battered pickles. TL, doctor, extremely specific order every week, we knew it by heart. As a line cook forever, I can tell you strange requests need to not only be understood by the server, but then translated to the cooks who most likely aren't in the mood for antics during a dinner rush. Over the summer, I had a customer who came in for Sunday brunch and ordered a spinach and feta cheese omelet. She then adds that she would like it made without eggs. I clarified that she wanted an omelet without eggs, not made with egg whites, which is quite normal. We made her a spinach feta salad and the customer was happy. Well, at least she was happy. That's better than the majority of customers in this thread. Boyfriend was a cook at a restaurant. Guy asked for a rare steak. Proper rare wasn't rare enough and he sent it back multiple times. Boyfriend got pissed, put a steak on the grill for 5 seconds each side and sent it out. The guy said it was the best steak he ever had and gave a huge tip. I once had a guy order a steak cooked by putting 2 plates in the oven for 10 minutes then pressing the meat between them for 2. Got a $20 tip for that one.